And Lance Armstrong's brother. What's going on?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You too.
For sure. Let's get my road bike out. You can keep it for a while, all right?
What's that?
You can keep my road bike for a while.
Okay.
Get it out.
Cool. Next week?
Yeah. I didn't have time to get it out today. I ended up on a call for work that I couldn't. That's why I'm so late. I had spent 20 minutes on the phone.
It's Jameson, right?
It's a Jameis, yeah. It's the old version of the Ventura, which is nicer than the current Venturas.
Okay.
It's got Shimano, set all around. It's not the 105s. It's the one a notch below the 105.
Tiagra?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. What's this one?
Uh,
This is the one above the 105.
Ultegra?
Ultegra. But it's a nice bike, right?
It's got the aero bars and everything else?
Yeah, it's got aero bars.
That'll be good for me, that I can...
It's my old bike,
Yeah. How many road bikes do you have?
Just those two.
Just two?
My son rides it sometimes, but he hasn't ridden it in a while.
Uh-huh. What's the PSI in the tires?
Depends on the tires that are in there. I forget, 120 probably. These, I got 130 of these.
You got 130 in those?
They'll take 140.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. In fact, the front one, though, the front one is a little lighter. I use 130 in the back, 140 in the front.
Well, those are sealed hubs, right?
You mean the bearings?
Or the bearings, yeah.
Yeah. The other one is not. This is a step up. That one new, when it was new, it was about a $700 bike.
Okay.
7 years ago. 6 years ago. I got it for my 50th birthday.
What's it weigh, do you know?
No idea.
So do you want to go King Road south this time?
I'll go down to Seacourt Park and up through Seacourt Park and home.
All right. Might have a little bit of a wind battle on the way back.
Heading north, you mean?
Heading east.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Winds are off the lake. Again, so which one goes down the Seacourt? Is it Gore?
We'll go down. We'll take King down and take a left on King and go down to Bancroft. Take a right on Bancroft.
Oh, it's Bancroft. Okay.
Out Bancroft to Wolfinger.
Then we'll go through the park or by it?
Through it.
Okay.
We'll just do the edge of it. We won't go the long way.
I
don't have time.
got some water here, so I came prepared.
I'm going out to dinner tonight.
Yeah. Where's your bottle? Oh, there it is.
My first ride, I'm a little sore right here.
Are you?
I'm surprised, yeah. It was a good workout. I went fast.
All right.
We had some pelotons of like 35 bikes going for a while.
On the trip?
Yeah. We were flying.
Were you?
There was about 4 or 5 of us taking turns in the front. I was one of them, and we were cruising.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds like you had fun.
We were cruising along at 21, 22, 23 for a pretty good stretch in the first 30 miles.
Uh-huh.
Then the hills came. And
20 for 30 miles?
Yeah, oh yeah, we did over 20. We averaged over 20 for
Wow, that's a good distance.
yeah.
I think I could do that.
So, ready? How about let's do it out a little bit. Get my ride. We do it in 25-mile chunks. Actually, the first one is 30 miles to the break. We loosened up to start, and then for 25 miles we went at 25
Yeah.
miles. We went at 20 miles an hour.
200 miles, huh? Altogether?
210.
No, for the whole entire trip.
Yeah, 210.
210. Ah. Okay.
105 miles each day.
Yeah. How long did it take you?
I started in Logan. Started at 6:30 each day,
Yeah.
and I finished at 1:30.
Ah.
So 7 hours, about an hour's worth of lunch and breaks and bathroom and shit and drinks.
100 miles in 7 hours is pretty good.
6 hours of under 6 hours of biking.
Oh. Cool. Wow.
So that we went. We go a lot slower in the hill parts. It's about heading back. The first 30 miles are pretty flat with a little tiny roll to them.
Uh-huh.
We went pretty quick over that.
Is there any wind?
Not at that point. Not very little. A little 3 to 5 in our face for that stretch.
Ah.
So we went fast. Then we hit the hills, and we slowed down a lot in the hills, you know.
Yeah.
And you break up, nobody drafts in the hills, you know, because everybody goes different paces.
Uh-huh. That's installed every year?
Yeah.
Maybe I might take up on you next. Maybe I might go with you next year.
So we went
And,
in the hills, and then
Register.
like 3 and 4, we slowed it down.
Now, do you have to register early, or is it
Uh,
by a certain deadline?
there's no deadline really.
What's it cost?
I don't remember, $50 or something like that.
Oh.
Gas, and we got a
Really?
hotel room down there. I found a hotel.
They got to pay. They cover it, or do you got to pay
Oh,
for
you
it?
have to cover it, yeah.
They do?
No, they don't cover anything.
Oh, you got to. Oh, they don't cover nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
Your registration covers feet, you know, all the rest areas, and food, and snack wagon, and
Or something coming. What?
beautiful night.
It is. The wind's not very chill either. It's a nice, comfortable wind. It's a nice, comfortable breeze too.
I'd skip the breeze if I could. There's a big crowd, a lot of bikers. There's 3,000 people took off Saturday morning.
Uh-huh.
Now, a lot of people do the halfway loop. They go halfway down and come back, just do a century.
Do they close the roads off to traffic or what?
Not a bit.
So I'm afraid of. So they didn't close traffic down for the Glass City Marathon either.
One person was killed 2 years ago.
Is this a marathon or just a casual race?
Well, it's just not a race, it's just a tour. And so then the third leg, the fourth leg, the third leg we cruised at about 18, 19.
Uh-huh.
And then the final leg we did 17, 18,
Yeah.
19. There. Slowing down a little.
Seems like you got a little bit of a headwind going this way.
Yeah. It's just probably swirling in here.
Well, I think we're getting out towards away from the lake wind. You cross a certain boundary and you get back, the wind switches back to the east. I think it's out of the southwest or southeast to southwest now. to get behind you. Pick up your draft.
Board.
You're what?
Stay on board.
Yep. I like you said I'm bored.
Yeah, it's about the pace we went for the last flag. Depends on who was leading the way. We had 4 of us taking turns.
Yeah?
There's 4 people in our group who went home.
Uh-huh. Well, next week looks kind of iffy. It's supposed to rain quite a bit. I just hope they're wrong. Quite a few bikes out tonight. Quite a few bikes out tonight. It's good to see you.
Myself, let us ride at the store. I always like to see. So he did the ride too.
Yeah?
He said, I told Chris to tell me to get. He mentioned one time on the Warren Tabernacle.
Yeah?
I remember, he said, yeah, I remember Chris going out of the camera.
Yeah.
And he said, I told him to give me a hard time about something. Remember?
Yeah. Yep. You're talking to the guy who stopped at in the bike shop the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, you ride with Mike? I was like, sure do. Hey, you want to go Central? Yeah.
Yeah, down the middle.
If you got a death wish,